What's up, TV enthusiasts, entertainment fans? We are back for a brand new episode of the Real Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Je-Ree, joined by my co-host.
Ashley Sheree here.
Yes, and we're here to talk about another week of TV. We hit record early, so
Still
we
might be a
just,
little bit longer, yeah.
I know, right? We just chit chat away. So,
Word.
you have I can't even say tweeted. It feels so weird. Skeeted
Oh,
from
Skeet.
blue,
Yes,
from Blue
Skeeted.
Sky
And the
about this.
CEO said we ain't changing it either.
Yeah, right. She said, "Okay, y'all got skeeted." Okay, I mean they saying it on news networks. They're like, "Oh, she skeeted." I'm like, Do the news not know what skeet mean? But okay,
No, they don't.
I feel like the Yin Yang twins about to pop up. Like, run me my money.
Word. I mean, they need to go to Urban Dictionary to really know what Skeet means. So
Right. But you had
that
said
part.
that or posted that you wanted to talk about Law and Order SVU. Oh my God! Before we do that,
Ciao.
can I just say before we do that, you guys, if you go to JeReeReviews.com, it has been completely redesigned.
Yeah,
For the
it
new and
looks so great.
pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. It looks so much better. So please go, in my opinion, not everyone's opinion, JeReeReviews.com. It looks so good, and it should be easier for y'all to navigate, and all the stories are there, and all the, brands and everything. So please.
Yes.
All right. So yes, Law and Order SVU. Go ahead. What happened? I stopped watching.
Child. All right. So like, I just feel like watching Law and Order, Special Victims Unit is just like a staple of life now. They've been on for about like 26 years. It's
Mhm.
just is what it is. So, my little happy self, Friday morning. And then I find myself crying. I'm like,
Oh.
I am like streaming. So Carisi, how it starts is he goes to the deli, gets some stuff, and then he forgets to his paralegal something in his birthday. So he's like, let me go back and get it. I'll be right back. He winds up getting stuck in a hold-up situation. And when I tell you, it was a very intense like episode. It was so intense. And then one of the women who was actually in the convenience store actually gets violated. The owner that he knows dies. So when the girl finally gets to come out, she has this moment where it's just like she screams from the bellow of her soul. And when I tell you, I felt that ish. I felt that. I was like, I hope my roommate will come out. I was just like bawling, crying.
Yeah.
It was such a powerful moment, and I haven't felt like that in a very, very long time. So like it just like I don't know if in my old age if I'm getting like very sentimental. I'm a Pisces, so we're already sentimental as it is. But just that one scene shook me because I don't know, you just felt it. I was just like, wow, like all up in my soul. Had some people to be like, oh, okay, what episode is this? I was like, no, y'all need to watch it. It's the last one, episode titled Corner. Like, like go and watch it. It was such a good episode. And also you could tell like Carisi's just dealing with so much guilt now because not only did the store owner that he knows wind up getting shot and dying, then also he couldn't stop this man from violating this girl. Like it was a lot. So I feel like there's going to be some fallout, and then how handles the situation and things of that nature coming. So I'm excited to see like how that's going to be interwoven into like his process and how we're going to see it. Because even when you think about Olivia when she was kidnapped and
Mm.
all the stuff that she had to deal with, you saw how it kind of played out. So I'm looking forward to see how that's going to play out with him. So please
Yeah.
watch it
I
if you
go like
haven't.
back and forth. Like I fall off and then I watch a few episodes because, like you said, it has been on for like 26 seasons. So I'm just like, there's only so much rape I could take.
Damn. Don't say it like that.
I know. I'm like, this is probably gonna get flagged. I'm make sure it's marked like not for kids. I shouldn't have said the whole
Yeah.
word. But yeah, it's only so much of that violation stuff I can take. But you did
Yeah.
the clip, and I was like, "Oh, child, what happened?" I figured that was something like that had happened, and they had
Yeah.
rescued her. I know who Carisi is. Like, he was a cop, then now he's a lawyer.
Hmm.
Is he
Yeah,
a
he's
cop
an
again,
88
or is he
now.
still a lawyer?
He's still in ADA, so
Okay.
I'm wondering like how that's gonna look. He wind up marrying Rawlings. She got two kids by somebody
Yeah.
else. They had a kid,
Mhm.
so like they have their own like family. So she was there too. It was just a very good
She left the
episode.
show, no, right?
Huh?
I thought she left the show. She's
She
back.
did, but she comes back like for
Oh, every once in a
periodically
while,
certain
yeah.
episodes. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's so good. Ow, it was. I,
Yeah.
I still can't get over it. It was just a really really good episode.
That show kind of reminds me like a Grey's Anatomy. Like, when is it gonna
Yep.
end? Like Olivia Rest, retire, girl.
I think it's gonna end when she leaves. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest, like I think when Mariska Hargitay says like I'm done, like I think like that may be the moment that they say that they're done. I also think just because they really focus on cases, that it allows them to kind of still be alive. Because
Mhm.
it's not center. They have their episodes like the police officers, but it's really more so about the
With the
cases. So
cases.
I think
Yeah.
that's what allows the show to keep going, because Law and Order, the original one as well, I mean, they just brought it back. So
I
it's
was gonna ask, do you
like
watch that
28
one?
years. No,
Okay.
because I don't really. I think Makai Brooks and the beard and the little
Mhm.
mustache. I can't take the porno mustache type thing. I just
Why do they got that man in a mustache? He is too fine for that ugly mustache. It is the seasons of mustache. Him, Eddie on 911. Like, shave that. Like, McCann,
I
shave
can't.
that.
I can't. It's just no. It gotta go. If it's not a beard, I don't want to see it.
Right.
I
And
said
I
what
think
I said.
he's still, to me, like, I'm still in my, even though there are, I mean, because Superman and Lois is still on, I'm still in my like CW superhero era. And he was Jimmy on Supergirl. And it's just like, yo, like, what is that? What is that
I
mustache?
hate
Shave
it. I
that.
hate it.
I hate
And
it
I
so
can't even
bad.
get into the cases. I can't even get into because I'm too busy staring at his. I'm
Right, it
no.
looks so stupid. I guess because he has a baby face, so maybe it's like trying to make him seem older. But
Make him
that dude
older.
is big. Like, we know you a grown
Yeah,
man. Like, I
he's
wonder how
a.
Fitz is doing. Yeah, right. I wonder how Fitz is doing on that show. I thought I like was like, oh, let me check out Fitz. It still wasn't even enough to hold my interest. I don't know.
Yeah, like
It's just
I
like it's
don't
been on
know.
for so long.
It has been, and if I'm being honest, I really think what keeps SVU alive is just it's Mariska. Like
Yeah, it's
I do
yeah.
think that I feel like
I
people
love her.
still watch it because of
Mhm.
her and the cases. Like because I feel like even when Ice T, well, yeah, Ice T or whatever, like he's cool, but if I just feel like it's her show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's hers.
You know what is crazy to me about Ice-T is that he has been acting on the show since the end of season 1, and he still
Hmm.
can't act. Like, that man is not an actor. Like, that's just Ice-T on SVU. Like, you
Yeah,
haven't picked up
word.
anything. You can't cry on cue. Like, you haven't picked up anything from
Not a
this.
nothing.
Nothing after 26 seasons. Like, they'll be like, oh, oh, this child was kidnapped, and they did this awful thing to this child. And he'll be like, that's disgusting. What?
Where's the emotion, sir?
Where's the emotion? Even when like they had his son on there for a little bit, I'm like, this man is horrible. I love him to death. I love
Okay,
him
but
to death, but
still, we
he
gotta be
cannot
honest.
act.
It is what it is at
It
the end
is
of the
what it
day.
is.
I said what I said,
Right.
okay?
But speaking of convenience store robberies, we had another one on Grey's Anatomy this week. We don't know who
Yes.
shot. We gotta wait till March to figure out who got shot.
That
So
is insane. March, I'm sorry, is freaking insane. For
March is insane and it's November.
that's what I was about to say. November, like December, January, February. That is 3 months.
Yeah,
Like
3, 4 months. Yeah, that's crazy.
that's it. That's crazy. I'm
I don't
just
know
like,
why they. Is it because are they doing shortened seasons, like 13 episodes or something like that, instead of like
no, I
normal
think it's still
26?
probably like, I think it's still going to be like 18 or something around
Yeah.
there. But, they're going to put in probably like Will Trent in there.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah,
them
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
We're gonna
But
have
I
to
was
watch
like,
these shows just to have something to talk about.
yeah, like I watch Will Trent, so that's fine.
Yeah,
Even though I
okay.
still take issue with how they killed my girl and he had more chemistry with her than the other one. So we're not going to even talk about
They
that
stacking that
part.
cast though. I keep seeing those cast announcements for Real Trent. They trying to stack that cast.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Well,
But
we
yeah,
going to see.
If old boy got shot, I do this every week. Lucas,
Lucas.
Lucas, every week. If
What's
Lucas
that
got,
child name?
what is that? What his name? If he gets shot, I feel like that would probably be good story, but it's kind of predictable. But it'll still be good story because he even told the whole story about how his grandfather, Derek gave
Yeah.
was a race. Amelia's dad got shot. So, and then, I had just forgiven Owen, and it looked like he about to go to that lady's hotel room and cheat because that woman touched Teddy's arm. Oh,
Touched her arm, touched her arm. And I'm just like, are you really that jealous? One, she was truthful and honest about the kiss, and she stopped it. It wasn't like
yeah,
she tried, I want to maul her or
yeah.
anything. She stopped it. And from the touch of his shoulder, like, bruh, I'm gonna need you to get yourself together.
Right.
He ain't never
Even
gonna
the
have one.
doctor was like, look, I swear to God, it was just a misunderstanding. Like, we are all cool. And he's like, yeah, we cool. So they having a conversation. She's like, oh, yeah, no problem. Just how you gently touch someone. He's like, I gotta take a break. Oh,
What?
Owen. Like, cool. You have to be
Let
a
me
little
go
bit,
cheat.
right? And then he go, let me go cheat. This guy has cheated. Has he cheated on everybody? Like, this guy just needs to be
I
alone.
Besides like Christina, because she wasn't gonna have that, but
Yeah.
I think he might have.
Right? I'm like, did he cheat on me? Like, but he just always so quick to hop onto the next woman. And it's like, Owen, bro, chill. If that bothers you, all
Yeah,
you do is talk to her like, hey, yo, that kind of bothered me a little bit. What was that conversation about? She would just
yeah.
ask her to stay because we are like overflown with patience. That was so stupid. If he
It
cheated,
was it's so stupid. They just
it's
don't need to be together. Him and Teddy do not work for
they're
me. I don't
boring.
care.
I don't care
Yeah.
about him and Teddy and like all these doctors. I'm trying to keep up with all the kids. I'm like, okay, so they keep saying the kids. I'm like, him and Teddy got a kid, right? Him and Amelia got a kid. And I'm
Yep.
like, him and Joe
Wait,
got a
no.
kid.
No, I think he adopted.
Adopted somebody. Yeah.
He adopted one. Then Teddy and him had one. So I think it's two. I think
Okay.
it's two. But part of me's like, isn't it three? I don't
Yeah,
know. They don't
but
talk
I
about them
don't
kids
know. I
anymore.
can't keep up with the kids. All I knew was Meredith's kids for the longest because I was like, Derek and
Yeah,
Meredith,
it's
my
three.
kids.
I know Lincoln and Joe's
So,
kids. I know, yeah, I know those because they each got one apart. And Link
yeah.
has one child with Amelia. So yeah, I
Right,
get
right,
that. Yeah.
right. And she probably gonna lose those twins, like we said, because it look like she's
Yep.
having a miscarriage. And I was like,
Hmm.
how you gonna do twins, two other kids, and have her work? I think it was kind of, I still think it was a bad move to take her off as a surgeon and just put her with OB because we never see her anymore.
Yeah, that is true. We don't
Yeah.
really like see her. I wonder if that was like her decision too as well. But yeah, so something's gonna happen because I don't know if you saw in the preview too. She was like, Bailey's like, get yourself together so she can fall apart.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, something's gonna happen with the twins. But I'm like, damn, you just told the whole story in the preview, but okay.
I'm still
And
gonna watch stuff.
yeah, right. Oh my God, speaking of babies, I know you don't watch, but you're gonna fucking find this hilarious. So remember I told you on Dr. Odyssey they had the threesome? This
Yes.
girl is pregnant and she don't know who the daddy is because she had the threesome with Twitter.
Are you freaking serious? She's
Yeah, she don't know
pregnant?
if it's Joshua Jackson or the other dude. Yeah. I'm like, y'all had a threesome with
Didn't
no
expect
protection.
that. Ew, but yeah, that is right. You have a thing like it's just like
That's
what?
nasty. And y'all are medical
Girl.
professionals.
Girl. Mm-mm. And I
Girl.
know that I got condoms on that boot. I mean, like, come
Right? It's
on.
a cruise. And it's a doctor and two nurses, and y'all all medical professionals, and y'all had a I knew it was spur of the moment, but nobody stopped and was like, hey, let me just run to the medical wing real quick.
But I'm sorry if you, I mean, anyone who's playing a male doctor, like, and had the looks of Joshua Jackson, you can't tell me that he does not have condoms, like, prepared and on him and ready to go, because that is a fine man.
Right?
So, like, stop
Right.
playing.
This show is so stupid. They making this storyline boring. Like this show is so boring, but I
No,
watch
yeah.
it because it's like it's on the site, and just in case somebody needs me to, the person that reviews it, just because she needs me for 1 week, I'm there. Like so, it's like, but it's I'm like this shit is so boring.
But it's so crazy because when I see previews, they're like, must see,
Yeah,
show
right.
something, like all of
Like
this. And I'm just like,
where they get those reviews
ah,
from? Not from
yeah, like,
reviews.com.
stop. You done told you those lies.
Like,
Like,
Ryan
wow.
Murphy
Like,
paid for those reviews.
he had to because I am a huge fan of Joshua Jackson, and even I can't take it. So, like, come on. I just let it play in the background.
Right?
That is like bedtimes.
It really is like background noise when I'm like, I've gone through my Hulu. You know, when Hulu lets you know there's a new episode, it still keep trying to recommend your hospital to me, and I'm just like, no. But I'm like, yeah, I can't with that show. Like, it's so. But anyway,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
how
Wait,
about
we have to
what?
talk about 911.
I
You
was
know what I'm
gonna
talking
say,
about, the
that
ending.
shocker, and I want Eddie's leaving.
I hope it's
Go
time for him to
go to El
go.
Paso.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot. But this would be the perfect time for them to just kill him off. Like it would just be
Right.
great.
It would
And
be.
it would cause so much emotion. We will get to see so much out of Buck and
Mhm.
how he's gonna deal with it. Like I say, just kill the man. Like, and let's just keep it moving. Like let's have that. I think it would be perfect.
Right. I mean, we've already dealt with the problem of, not like he's a problem, but the problem with Christopher, he's already moved. So we don't have to worry about
Hmm.
who's going to watch Christopher. He's with his grandparents.
And he
You
done
remember
forgot
the
about his
first
daddy.
you remember the first couple seasons, everything's like Christopher, Christopher, Christopher. Like I get the boy has an issue, but I'm like, he's fine. He's fine.
He's
He's
fine.
fine. He's fine. He's at
It
school.
was it was Eddie
Yeah.
more so than him. He was sometimes
Right.
he like, dag, like let me be. Like back
Let him
up.
live. Like, damn, let him have friends. Let him have a girlfriend. But speaking of when he came up on that Zoom meeting, that FaceTime meeting, and he was like, hey, Chris, and Chris was like, hey, Dad. I was like, whoa, whoa. When did you grow up?
He even looks taller now. Even with the zoom, he looks taller. I'm like, these kids be growing up so damn fast. I feel like that. It just be like a moment. It's crazy. Because even with Denny, even with Denny, like even just with
Yeah.
him, he just shot up out of nowhere
I
too.
don't
I'm
know. I
like,
was like, this is grown, man. How long has this show been on? Watch these kids grow up. I love Chris
really?
so much. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, there's only so much you could do with his story. We don't even see Karen like that anymore. So it's like,
Yeah, it's
you can
time.
kill Eddie. Even I think Buck was trying to, he was very supportive. I was like, look at Buck growing up. And then when it like shot
Yeah.
to him in the iPad, he kind of looked like he lost his boyfriend. Now he done lost his best friend. He's already baking. I know the Buck and Eddie fans are so upset, will be so upset with our commentary, but I'm like, I'm sorry. Just kill that man.
Yeah, it's time to go. As long as Buck stays, I'm good.
Yeah, as long as Buck is there, Buck is I love Buck. Buck
I do too.
kind of became the heart of that show out of nowhere.
Really did. And
Yeah.
it's just so much growth in him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you kind of really just seen his trajectory. Like I just feel
Right.
like we can't say that about the other characters because I just felt like they were already kind of like set in their life. So
Right.
Buck was just like we were kind of on a journey with Buck. So
Right. And have you noticed? I said this in my review this week. It like I don't even remember what the emergency was this past episode.
oh, I do.
The boy got beat up. The cart guy
Got his face stomped out
got
by an old
stomped
man at
out.
that.
Right.
That
And
was
then
crazy.
that was crazy. And then Maddie was absent. And then Athena and Bobby have not shared scenes for like the past 2 to 3 weeks. What the fuck is going on? Is Angela and Peter beefing? Why are
They
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 not
called they called it
together?
is just like, you know what, let's give them a break. They said y'all saw them enough
Like the
earlier in the season.
airplane. Yeah, the airplane.
Yeah. It's like let's include other people
I wonder
this time.
if
But the accident was when it was a car accident and
oh
then
right,
the
right.
lady was about to
Yes,
drown.
yes, yes. And the annoying ass actor went on a little bit of journey. I'm like, what was his whole point? This or like we really met him and went with a whole arc on this character we don't fucking care about. And he stopped
At
the guy
all.
from committing suicide. That's right. That's right.
Yep, yep. I don't even know what that was about. Maybe to tell, Eddie to not waste a moment,
Yeah. What was the whole point of that character? We like all season, this
All season
Australian
he's been
or British
around.
guy was around. Yeah, it was so weird. Like that could not, I know this isn't real life, but it's like that could not happen in real life where a firehouse is just like, yeah, let this actor shadow you on actual emergencies. Cause like shit
Hmm.
will happen where he'll just pull somebody out of the car, like, bitch, you could have just fucking paralyzed her. Why would you do that? But
Whatever you do,
yeah.
call him. Tell him to come in with him.
Yeah, like I'd be like, y'all have somebody over here. I'm not touching nobody. Nobody's suing me. I'm not a firefighter.
Exactly. That was my first ability.
Right. So yeah, that
A
was so
mess.
the story wrapped up. That's good. But yeah, I think 911 is kind of like on one this season is kind of on a like a they've been doing it for so long. It's kind of yeah, it's not really
Ebbs and flows.
yeah, it's in this downward for me. I need to maybe
Mhm.
Angela really hurt herself because she's still limping. So I'm like,
She is so lippy. I still can't believe that old man really stumped that boy out. Like
right.
I was
I had a feeling it was him because I was like, it's the old guy. Because they tried to make it seem like it was the black security guard. I said, nah, I think that old dude
nah.
did it.
I knew it wasn't him, and then like all of the customers, like they
Yeah,
were just too upset for it to be them. It was just been, but I don't know why I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, because he was just walking all slow. I was like, maybe it's somebody that we don't know. I don't
yeah.
know, dipping in the background or something. So I was like, oh, okay, but I could still see it being him. But
That
yeah,
did make
so
me
that
make sure I put my cart back. I'm like, let me just make sure I put this cart back.
it had to
Sometimes
be a
I do leave
coasted.
it. Like, you don't feel like, well, especially if it's raining or whatever, you don't feel like walking that damn cart back. But like, yeah, so let me put the cart
I
back.
ain't taking. I ain't. If it's like right across from me, I'll just go boop and bring it down. But other than that, it's gonna stay right over there on
Like, I'm
that
like
side.
them. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
don't they pay them to get the carts?
Exactly. That's what he's there for, to help him move it back. Like, come on now, you
I just spent all this
help me
money.
out. Word. Food is expensive. Oh my God. Please don't even get me started on groceries.
Right?
Jesus, it's
Um,
too much.
well, Matlock and Ghost didn't come on.
Oh,
I know. I was like,
oh
oh,
my God. I was so
hi.
upset. Huh?
Oh, you was upset about Matlock. Me too. I was like, oh wait, it's not on.
Yeah, like like usually Friday mornings, because everyone I stream. So usually like Friday mornings is my time to watch like everything. So I get my jolly self up to watch it, and I'm like, 16 steps. Like what?
Girl, I went. My email was like, don't I have the screener for the next episode? I was like, oh, I don't. I was like, because usually I come
Chucky the
home,
goose.
yeah, from work that Thursday and I watch it fresh, and then so I could like write the review and just have it ready to post. And I was like, oh, I don't have any more episodes. Hi, CBS.
That's fine.
Like,
But I was like, what am I gonna laugh at today? Okay,
right?
like who? Like Kathy Bates is gonna have me in my feels. Like, what is happening here? What am I gonna do?
What am
I
I
don't
gonna
even know how long their break is gonna be because I
Oh,
just feel like ABC they have the longest breaks and they really be pissing me off with that, and they've been doing that for like years. But CBS, I don't really know how their breaks are, so we're
right.
gonna have to see.
I posted on Blue Sky. I was like, if you think about it, I really think CBS slash Paramount Plus has the best lineup of shows right now. They have
They
Matt,
do,
they have Tracker, they have Lioness, they have Yellowstone. They like, I mean, they are just
yeah.
pumping the Equalizer. They are just pumping out TV shows. And I'm like, yeah, the best roster.
It's good, and that's why they're
Yeah,
the top. I think they're the top rated like
I think they
network.
are.
Hello,
Yeah, I think
like
Matlock is the most watched new show this fall. Yeah,
yeah. So like I mean,
Rain
it's
Man.
really good. But I still with NBC. I don't know what it is, but I just love even though like they're in their 12th season, Chicago PD. Like
Mhm.
that is like
Oh,
one
Chicago
of my
Fences.
yeah, that's like one of my favorite shows. So and it was a good episode this past episode too with Torres and that lady. I'm sorry, they had no chemistry. That lady who was named like Gloria, they had no chemistry. I didn't care about her at all. I was just like, where is the black girl Kiana at? That's because you finally got a black woman on the cast. Where is this at? Like, better not kill her. That's all I wanted to know. So as long as she was good, she was okay. But I really do love Chicago PD. And even when Burgess had took in, and adopted the daughter, one scene that really stuck out to me is when the black cop and his family kind of came over and helped her figure out how to do her hair. And I was like, yes,
Oh,
like
I don't watch the
that.
Chicago shows. I used to watch Chicago Med, but when Yaya left, I was like, oh,
Um,
well, I'm out.
this is.
She's like, oh, I'm out. And so I tried to get into the other shows. I watched a little bit of Chicago Fire because Annie Alonso was on there. She played Maya on General Hospital years and years ago. And
Yeah.
when she left, I was like, damn, she done left Chicago Fire. So
Chicago,
I'm like, I'm out.
Chicago had people, Chicago Fire, I feel like people leave all
All
the
the
time.
time.
That's why
Yeah.
I think I kind of like checked out because it was just like they're always leaving. Whereas I feel like Chicago PD has like a mainstay there,
Yeah.
like Voight, Burgess. Like I feel like I don't have to worry about them. damn, I gotta remember the black cop name. I hate that I'm forgetting his
I know
name.
there's a
But
black dude on
Kevin,
there,
all
yeah.
of it, yeah, Kevin is his first name, but I always like to use your last name, but whatever. I just feel like those are the mainstays, so kind of like keeps me still watching, and I do enjoy their stories that they have, even though they crooked as hell too.
Yeah. But I know Chicago Med still has, the black nurse and the what's her name from Law and Order's on there.
Yes,
No, but I'm just
yep,
like, Yaya was like and because American Outside, I just knew Yaya, so she was a draw, and I loved her and her
yep.
relationship with the Asian man. I thought that was really cute, and so
I wonder if he's still on there.
no, they all go like when I post the reviews with the key art, it's like I don't recognize nobody on the show. I'm like, who is this?
Wow.
Yeah, like but
Wow.
speaking of NBC, girl, did you watch Brilliant Minds?
Yes, 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 I did. I had to think about it for
I
a second.
was
With the
so
mom, right?
shocked. Yes, that they were just him and Josh Nichols was just kissing. I was like, oh, it's so because I thought it was gonna be some like awkwardness, and they were gonna be like, and they were
Nope, they was
kissing.
going for it.
They was going
Okay.
for it. They got caught by the mom. It was just such a great episode.
But hold up. I am so confused with the intern. Like, I don't know what's happening there. Like, I'm like,
Sure.
wait, does she like him, but decided to sleep with the other one just because
And he
I don't
asked
get it.
her too. He was like, "Well, you had feelings for what's name?" And they were just like, "Okay, whatever, forget it. We'll just go with it." And I'm like, "No, but explain that because are you
Yeah.
that shy that you just can't tell that boy that you like him? That doesn't
And
make any
and
sense."
you
And
just want to like live, so it's just like let because I think I mentioned in our past like
then,
episode where that I was like, okay, so which way are we going? And then it looked like she was gonna go, with the black guy, and I was like, okay, cool. But then to have the white doctor coming all of a sudden and like and they do, but I don't know, it just really confused me because I don't know which
I
way
guess she's
they're.
confused. Yeah, I get because the whole thing with the grandmother who
Mhm.
had some like old syphilis. Even
Soiling her
yeah,
oats, okay?
she was like, "Okay, I don't care. I still want the disease because I just like having sex." And I was like, "Yes,
Yeah, I'm
girl,
having
yes,
fun.
yeah." And then she's like, stop wasting your time. And I'm like, what she said, 3 years or something? That's a long time, child. So I understand, but you could have just let the guy know, like, obviously he's flirting with you, so now that's gonna be awkwardness. And it's like you pick
Yeah,
the dude. I'd rather her have something with the girl. I'm like, you pick the dude that feels everything. Like you're gonna hurt this boy.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, snap. That is right. He do feel like it. And then
yeah,
also in that same episode, she was still looking at the other dude.
right.
Like,
That was
I don't know. It's
confusing.
confusing.
And then
I
I
don't know.
said this on my review, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get dragged for it. Thankfully, I didn't. I was not feeling Carol. Still treating her mistresses, her husband
Yeah.
mistress.
Yeah. No, I didn't
Um,
like that either.
no, it's like because it came off very like, oh, this white woman is crying. I need
Mhm.
you, and then now this black
Well,
lady,
well, well,
sacrifice her own feelings. Like, no, bitch, you. This might get flagged so bad.
No,
But like,
but
no,
she
you slept with my husband. You sought me out. That's
me
weird.
out. Yes, you seeked me out. Like,
Yeah,
no, I'm referring you to somebody else. How dare you? Like,
right.
what?
And she's going like, okay, yeah, obviously this lady is mentally unstable, but I can't
Yeah.
help you. Like, it's going to blur. It's going to, I mean, there has to be some type of unethical
Yeah, like
thing there
ethical
where,
codes like
yeah,
cross there. It had to be. I didn't like that too much either because already that patient was already deceitful. So
yeah,
like I just can't now I can't I don't know me personally I feel like can I trust what you're saying? Are you really being honest? Because
yeah,
even when you go into a therapist, psychiatrist, like you're being extremely vulnerable. Like that's what you're
yeah,
supposed to do. So sometimes it takes you a long time to be open. So now I'm just like, was that girl ever really open? And she was lying about so many things already.
right.
Like,
And then I'm shocked that they didn't think of the optics with this, and this is kind of what people will call a quote unquote, I guess, woke show or whatever. But
yeah.
and then it's like a black writer and director who's always tweeting about the show. And I'm like, yeah, didn't maybe if they're gonna touch on it later. I don't know, because I was just like, this rubbed me the wrong way. I hope they wrap that up. I'm not,
Yeah, like
yeah,
let's get together because there ain't no way you cheated with my husband. I'm going to treat
yeah,
you girl bye. And
yeah,
you sought me out? Absolutely not.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Even if the character was black, I would still feel the same way. Like, no, but this one
Yeah.
hits a little different because she was like, I'm going to, I know who you are. I'm referring you. And she, oh, please. And I was just like, Like, girl, okay.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, wah
Like,
wah. Here's some tissue. Get the fuck out of my office.
word, word. No,
Yeah,
absolutely not. Really, really quick too, because I know our time is running low.
yeah.
Found. I feel nothing, absolutely nothing for Margaret. I really don't care. I,
Lady
I
that goes
feel
to the bus
nothing for
stop.
her. Huh?
That lady that goes to the bus stop.
Yeah, I don't feel anything for her. Like it's done up. It is so done up for her. But I have to say, Lacey's mom is a G. A whole full on G to give Gabby when she was younger the brass knuckles. So I am kind of excited to see. Of course, they had their fall finale too, to kind of see how it's going to happen because she actually went to, I think it was the school, and of
Mhm.
course Sir is like on the speaker. Of course he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like they
This
know each
guy,
other.
how does he get every like all he did was kidnap somebody, but this guy is like this absolute criminal mastermind. I'm gonna
Master,
take
and
it a
he just
mic.
knows Gabby so well, and Gabby knows him so well. They know each other so well. Like it's insane. Like I don't. It's
At this
just
point, I'm like, yeah, just get together because I'm sick of it.
word. That's what it's starting to like look like that now. Like it's like an unspoken forbidden attraction there, and this is not what we're supposed to be
This is some
at right now.
Stockholm syndrome shit. Like y'all get on
Yes.
now and beast for beating to be so like this is crazy.
It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But I'm ready for Margaret to just not be on my screen like that. I just can't take her anymore. Don is the man, like, and Trent is awful too. He's just like, ugh, ugh.
Ugh.
That's how
But
I felt.
yeah, we gonna be on break. Or the shows are gonna be on break. So when the I guess the fall mid-season shows start, like we said, Will
Mhm.
Trent and all those other shows, we'll talk about those. We're gonna take next week off for Thanksgiving because
Yes.
I am gonna definitely need some recuperation after dealing with this clan of mine.
Also, like, I wonder if we should, if there's any shows that people are like rewatching, or
Yeah.
binging, like, let us know. I'm actually rewatching a Cold Case entirely, and it's so crazy that this is probably like my third rewatch in life. But as I'm watching the episodes, I remember I said, I know, I was like, oh, that happened. That I was like, oh, look at me still remembering. Like, but
I
I've been
think
telling
I
you that Cold Case
may
was so good.
I think I may restart like either Buffy or Angel. Because I've been talking about that a
Ooh.
lot lately. Like it's been popping up. People have been talking about it. And I was like, dang, yo, I have not watched Buffy and Angel in years. And I want to see if I remember some stuff.
You know, when you watch it, the one Buffy episode that always sticks out to me is the silent episode. I
But
love that episode so
I
much.
love Hush. We are twins, girl. That episode was so scary. We were teenagers when it came out, and it was like the
Yes,
monsters look scary. Nobody talked the whole
you
episode. It
the
was
whole you
so good.
it couldn't speak like, and then they had to see with the hand gesture, like
Yeah,
just like that was such a good episode.
that
I
was
still
a
remember
good
that. Sometimes I
episode.
still watch it. Like Chef's Kiss. Oh my
And
God.
Giles had a black little baddie in that episode. I was
Yes.
like, yes. Yes. Oh my God. My favorite, I'm trying to think of my favorite Angel episode. Oh my God. I just love Angel so much. I can't think of, yeah, I can't. Maybe when
When
Fred died and came back as that
that's
demon.
what I was.
That was such a good one. That was a good
And I
one.
think I was always surprised too when they killed Dole, was that his name?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
surprised when that happened too. So yeah, they had some
You,
very good
it
ones.
was from the first season, you mean?
The first season.
Well, yeah, well, I know the actor died in real life shortly after because
Okay, surely.
they had to kill him like in the moment I didn't understand it, but at reading he had like he would come to set, drunk, high or something like that. And so they had to
Oh,
they wrote him
okay.
out. They wrote
Yeah,
him
they
out
had
and
to
let
let
him
him go.
follow. Yeah, yeah. So y'all that
Yeah,
is
and I
all
know he played on
I
Roseanne too.
have for this week. What are you saying before we go?
Oh yeah, I was just saying too. I know he played on Roseanne
He
too.
played on
I think that
Roseanne.
was
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I mix up Doyle with Lauren sometimes because Lauren, the actor played Lauren, died in real life too. So I was like,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we lost a couple people. in the Buffy verse.
Yeah.
But that is all the time we have for this week's episode, y'all. This was fun.
It was fun. It was a great
Always,
episode.
I know. So, again, just a quick reminder, we are not live next week. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back the following week with more real chatter. Check out Je-Ree reviews. Check out Soapwire. Something is dropping
So
soon on the YouTube channel. Yeah,
can't wait.
yes. Chapter chat book club. We do that. Monthly meets. The Disney Bulletin. Like we are everywhere, y'all. We are
We're
live,
everywhere.
taking over. This is brought to you by Black and Brown women
Women.
that write for the site. So yes, we thank you so much for your support as always here on YouTube and Spotify. So all right, until next week, y'all.
Enjoy your holiday.
Happy holiday. Yes.